Ruby Ross, she was part of the Junior Black Mafia. Her mom and all of them. Her mom passed away in University of Pennsylvania Hospital. She died from 4-stage cancer. Like Ruby Ross, she was part.
Why did they do that, bro? They stupid as hell. Man, they play too much, man. That's too funny. Cause see, it's spitting all over the place. Like,
They want you to hook up with random people because when you do this, you lose your energy. Intimacy is a sacred energy exchange. The reason why religions want you to abstain from this is because you keep your energy when you're abstinent. The life source energy within you deserves to be loved, cultivated, and abstained for the right person. So when you exchange and release that energy with the right person, it's sacred. But if you constantly give your energy to random people, you're going to feel drained. Your energy is like a cup. When you keep your life source energy abstinent and you keep it, it becomes stronger. You become more magnetic. That's why when we're fasting, when we're being abstinent, we're more magnetic. But when you're giving your energy to random people, when you're constantly overgiving, you're people pleasing, you're giving to other people, you're serving other people who don't deserve it, then you are losing yourself, you are losing your energy. So the reason why they want you to constantly feel like these outside things of lust and gluttony and envy are going to make you feel better is because they want you to feel drained. They want you to reach outside for external things. But when you abstain and you keep this energy within you and you give it to the people that deserve it, they want you to do this.
you got a spider on you. Huh? You got a spider on you.
Oh, take it off.
It's on your butt.
Take it off. I give you permission.
I got it. There's two of them.
Oh my goodness.
It's really bigger than a garden spider.
Thank you.
Man, he knew what he was doing when he did that, man. That was smooth. I'm not gonna lie, that was smooth. I get it, that was smooth, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yo, while I'm at the park with my daughter, and some little boy just came up to me and said, "What happened to your eyes?" I said, "What's wrong with my eyes?" He said, "They're big, they're huge, they're popping out your head." Yo, while I'm at
Little kids, what I say, y'all, they do not care about your feelings. They don't. They gonna speak their mind. So if you got something on your face, they're gonna like, "Duh, what is that on your face?" They're gonna say that, and that's just a little mode that you had since you was a little kid, man. And they talking about your little, they would do that, man. If your breath stank, they will let you know, man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let y'all see it through the glasses. If you can see it through the glasses, these are shades, okay? Y'all see that? I had to take my shades off so you can see that. Let me zoom in with the glass. It's probably reflecting off of me, but look, my glasses all scratched up. All right, now I'm gonna remove the glasses. Tim, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, you guys. This is fake. Look what that is doing. The rainbow effect. And then this is fake. It's all a lie. I'm sorry you've been lied to. Listen, this whole sky was clear. This whole sky was clear. Hello. The sky was clear. They have to fill it up with the fake clouds to hide that. This is where you get your daylight savings, and when it gets dark early. This whole thing was clear all day. I watched them fill this whole sky up. Those planes were working overtime. Now look, you don't see that. You don't see that rainbow. They put so much around here so they can say, hey, lights off, time to dim it, time to dim the sky. Because just imagine. So they kind of practice this area right here. Let's zoom in. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Fake generated. The surges. Look at that. Come on, bro. Look at that. Seriously? You really believe that that's the real sun? Yeah, y'all delusional. Okay, I'm gonna have.
The holidays are just speeding by. So is time. Time itself is speeding by. It's as if everything's unraveling so fast, our world, that time itself is just unraveling. Everything's spiraling quicker and quicker out of control. The illusion is becoming more and more clear. And your holidays and just days itself become more like a dream. Kind of one of those things that's hard to look back at and remember exactly what it was all about. And just thinking about it, just even after the fact, is like a dream. Like it's not very clear. It's like when you have a loved one or someone that you know that's passed on, after some time, it's so hard to really remember what they were like, and it's just like a dream. I think our world is becoming more and more clear. It's a dream of some sort. The holidays are just speeding by. So is time.
You on to something. Do I believe it? No. But the idea of it is just like maybe.
I'm sitting at work and I'm sitting here thinking like the dudes, like the men who are like dating and trying to pursue women, I feel like they get really tired. They get lazy, they get irritable even. Because women make shit so hard these days. Like some stuff just be too much. And if I was a dude, I probably would not be like talking to nobody. Like shit shouldn't be hard. You feel me? Like
For real.
I'm sitting there.
Life is already hard enough, man. For real. And you want to make it 10 more harder? Like, what? Like, come on, man. Watch out.
And now there's a strong possibility that none of us will be traveling for the holidays. The airports are getting shut down. I was planning to go to New York to celebrate 100,000 followers, and it's looking like that's not going to happen. Just let me know if I need to start up quarantine live again. Let me know if we need to run that back again, so I can just be prepared this time. Because it's starting to look like we finna be in the house. No, like real bad. Like we finna be locked up, cooped up in the house for a good little minute. And even though not being able to travel and have fun and hang out and turn up for the holidays isn't nearly as important as people getting paid, you know what I'm saying? And having to survive off of what they had, if they had anything before the shutdown. But it's just crazy to think that a lot of people won't be able to travel home to see their families. Like, as someone who recently just had a parent pass away and who have had family members pass away over the years, being able to see your family, especially when you don't get to see them often, is like, people look forward to that. I mean, so this is, yeah, what are we gonna do? And now
They know what they're doing, man. They know exactly what they're doing.
Gosh. What?
Have notifications on. Right now, our approach is a day by day. The day before, we will cancel a flight as long as the government requires us to. Right now, the FAA is asking every airline a 10% reduction in flights to the top 40 markets in the United States. For Delta on a weekday, for all my stat fans, that's roughly 540 flights a day if we have to. It is entirely up to the FAA at this point of when and how many flights they will tell us to cancel. But right now they're shooting for a 10% reduction in operations on a daily basis. That starts effective tomorrow morning. Right now, I can tell you the priority is all international flights. International flights will leave on time and as scheduled. Delta is not messing with those. Those are the priority. The next flights that Delta will focus on not having to cancel are any flights that go through a major Delta hub. So any flight going through Atlanta, New York, Detroit, Minnie, Seattle, Salt Lake, LA, those flights are also a priority. Anything else, such as a Delta connection flight, a flight that does not go through a major hub, all those are fair game to be canceled. Delta will announce a cancellation and let you know the day before, if at all possible. It will offer you rebooking options in the Fly Delta app, or it will offer you a full refund, that is mandated by the government in this case, if you so choose, for any portion of your itinerary that's canceled. If you do opt for a refund, it will process it for you right there immediately in the Fly Delta app. Certainly, this is all a big inconvenience. We're doing the best we can. We don't have any control over it. Here at Delta, we're kind of rolling with what the government tells us we can and can't do right now until Congress comes back to Washington and votes to reopen and fund the government. Appreciate everybody's understanding and patience with that, and we thank you as always for choosing Delta Airlines. Have
This
notifications.
is so stupid, man. It's like all of this is just an illusion. They want more, like they just want to see. Let's see how much. Let's test our powers again. Like, come on, man. At this point, bro, it's a joke. It's a joke. Literally, it's a joke.
Get out them bushes. Because if something get on you, then what we going to do?
Yeah, I just made this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's just falling off the bone.
Well,
Tenderism.
you need milk too, though. Now, let's be real. You gonna have to. You need milk with your peanut butter jelly sandwich, man. And who did this? Who was this? Who was this? Oh, that's the dude that be doing it. Gotta have your milk.
They're talking about next week closing airports down around the country because there's not air traffic controllers. But you see, Trump doesn't care. What does he care? He's got his own plane. He can go wherever he wants. It doesn't inconvenience him at all. Now, thousands, millions of Americans across the country, it's going to be devastating. He doesn't care. He's got Air Force One. He's going to be flying around, golfing, do whatever he wants. But yeah, regular people, yeah, your airports will be closed. But the president and his friends, yeah, they're rich. They can fly whenever they want, wherever they want. You, the ones not invited to Mar-a-Lago, yeah, you won't be going anywhere. Your airports will be closed. Your businesses will be affected. And your president clearly doesn't care. And that's the way it goes. You get what you vote for.
That's crazy, man. And it's not even Donald Trump. It's them. Y'all know who it is. I know you do. I heard that like people are not even getting they're not even getting paid. People at the airports and stuff, they're not even getting paid, y'all. So like, what are they doing? Seriously, how are they surviving? People have to travel for business. People travel for work. Like, that's crazy, man. You see that? Y'all see what they doing? Like, come on, man. They trying to test that little, let me see if we still got power over them. That's what's going on right here. Like, come on, man. And then they're gonna open them back up. Like, man. These little games they play, like, seriously.
I don't think I need to be this close to a volcano. My energy might make that bitch erupt. I don't think I need to be this close to a volcano. My energy might make that bitch erupt.
That's actually funny. I'm not gonna lie, cause what if, like, dang. I feel like we superheroes. I'm really a superhero. He said I'm really a superhero. Yeah, that's funny.
We now know that over 800 flights have been canceled today. And we also know that at least 40 major airports are being impacted because of this government shutdown. 10% of air travels has been cut due to this government shutdown. Now you gotta ask yourself, is it safe to travel? United, Delta, Southwest, they're all canceling flights. And the reason they're canceling flights because these people aren't getting paid. There is no funding, so there is no flying. And I know a lot of people plan on going away for the holidays. I just said this, but you have to think, is it a wise idea to get in these planes during these times? A lot of planes aren't being serviced properly. People don't want to be at these jobs and they're not getting paid. This is dangerous. And think about how many more delays. Think about how much more chaos. Think about everything that's going to happen if the government doesn't open back up. Now, the only thing that I heard that was good for people that booked these flights and were awaiting these flights for today is that you will be issued a full refund if you do not want to fly. Get your money. Get your money. And this is just a small piece of the airports that's going to get impacted. You see it says 40. You have Chicago. You have Boston. You got LaGuardia. You got Indianapolis. You have so many airports that's about to feel it. And think about this. This isn't just you flying to your family and getting back safe. This is also about cargo, the stuff that we use on a daily basis. So everybody is taking a hit. Again, be patient and think about making these trips at this time, because this thing, it don't look like it's ending no time soon. And it might get crazy. I'm out. We now know that.
What do y'all think about this, man? Like, put your comments below. What do y'all think? What's going on? Do y'all feel like this is just them like testing them their power? Let's see if you got control over them still. Like, what is it, y'all? What do y'all think it is? That's what I think it is. I think they just testing they trying to. Y'all already know they're trying to do a 2.0. Y'all know what I'm talking about. 19. They trying to do a 2.0 of 19, man. Y'all know. This is what this looking at. 2.0 of 19. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all let me know what do y'all think? Because it's looking like a 2.0 to me.
Dude, this is insane.
That was wrong.
Well, it's a sob story. Depends.
Well, it doesn't matter. We have a sob story. I have a idea? Yeah.
And then the line snakes like that over here. So over here, there's like the line snakes like 5 or 6 more times, just like it is right here. Absolutely insane. She needs to get here probably 2 hours, but the clear line starts right here, so you literally skip all of that and just start right here. So pre-check, clear something. This is crazy.
It's crazy, man. It's like, where is people even going? Like, it's crazy, man. But I get it. Like, some people going to see their family. Some people do this for business. Like, I mean, hey, you know, we're in the Matrix, my guy. They got Donald Trump up here, man. Your boy Donald Trump, man. You know, Donald Trump gonna get it done. He don't play that. Donald Trump don't play that, man. Not funny. This is not funny. This is not cool, man. It's not cool.
What if the airports are shutting down to keep us in, making travel all the more difficult, as if it wasn't already expensive, but now because of the TSA agents not being at their posts and the air traffic controllers not being at their posts, now it's going to make traveling literally impossible. And I'm saying what if because I don't actually know. I'm not sitting here trying to say this is exactly what's happening, but it's something that I'm thinking about. And I know I'm not the only one who's thinking about this, although I haven't seen many people entertain this possibility. But guys, the Bible tells us, it speaks to us in Revelation. It says, come out of her, come out of Mystery Babylon, that we don't have to partake of her plagues and her sins. Jesus was warning us that there will come a time in which you will have wished that you have left Mystery Babylon and that you did not have to suffer the judgments that would be poured out upon Mystery Babylon. Now, I'm not saying that this is Mystery Babylon. I'm not saying that this is exactly what's taking place. It's just something to think about. Because how convenient is it that this is all happening right around winter time when Jesus also said, pray that your flights be not in the winter. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe it's a coincidence that the text got translated into English as pray that your flights be not in the winter. Speaking about when everything gets bad, I genuinely do hope things get better, and I hope that we can have some better times before things actually get worse and we start seeing this mark of the beast technology really happen. But let me know your thoughts down below.
It is a terrible time to be flying right now. I don't know if you've heard, but we're in a government shutdown right now. It's actually the longest one there's ever been. And TSA, air traffic controllers, like a lot of people that work at the airport in general are paid by the federal government. And because they count as essential workers, are basically being told you still need to come into work despite the fact that we're not paying you. And this has led to mass delays. Like at the Phoenix airport, like hundreds of flights were delayed, right? And that was this morning. I don't even know if these flights have even gone out. I don't even know if they ever will. Plus, the current Secretary of Transportation has said, like, yeah, we're going to need to shut down certain U.S. airspaces because there's literally just not enough air traffic controllers for everybody. And as catastrophic as that would be to like the global economy, that's still probably like the best case scenario, right? Because there's going to be a couple more whoopsies if the air traffic controllers aren't getting their paychecks. I haven't been to the airport since this whole thing got started, but it's probably just chaos over there right now. And by the way, there's like no end in sight to this whatsoever. Donald Trump is going to dig his heels in, and he is not affected by public commercial air travel. He would drag all of the Americans down to economic hell before he helps anybody with a D next to their name. It is a terrible time to be flying.
Y'all better stay off them damn planes. Talking about you going away for the holiday. You do know the government has been shut down for 37 days. And these people that work in those airports are not getting paid. Let me say that to you again. The people that work in the airports, government workers, are not getting paid.
1995 Illuminati card game has done it again. It has accurately predicted the Charlie Kirk assassination. You need to watch this to the end, trust me. Now, if you guys haven't seen this card game before, it was made in 1995, and conspiracy theorists suggest that some of these cards are the plan for the New World Order. Again, made in 1995. That look familiar? How about this one? How about this one? That one? Federal Reserve, Center for Disease Control, gun control. You get my point. Somehow, this card game in 1995 shockingly predicts a lot of the things that have happened in the future. Now, this is the card that really blew my mind, and stick with me here, guys. The card is titled, Enough is Enough. At any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. Kind of looks like a picture of Trump. And you might be saying, well, what does this have to do with the Charlie Kirk situation? Well, this is the last short that is on Charlie Kirk's YouTube. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the card. Well, I didn't think too much about it until I saw the title of this short. Enough is enough. Yeah, okay. I just like to say here, guys, that I love my life. I love my life so much. I would never take my life. And just to let you know, if you guys have been watching what I've been presenting this whole entire time and you still believe the narrative, the mainstream, then you're an idiot.
That might sound harsh, but Sheldon is right. You are an idiot if you believe that narrative. Now, enough is enough. If we look at Gematria, which comes from Jewish Kabbalah mysticism, it's the secret language of the elite. Enough is enough equals 187 in Trigonometron Kabbalah, and that's the cipher. Now, 187 is known as the homicide code. When you hear the police, we got a 187, it's the homicide code. And then remember, this was all connected to Trump, the Enough is Enough card. That video was on Charlie Kirk. Well, the president, in addition to being chief executive, is the commander-in-chief in the Army and Navy. Well, commander-in-chief equals 187. Now, this ain't saying Trump had nothing to do with this, but it's showing you that it's part of a script being played out on the world stage. Gunshot wound is 187, all in the same cipher. And Charlie Kirk suffered a gunshot wound to the neck. And now people are in outrage due to this, right? Well, what do you think their goal is? It's to take our weapons away. America is that last stand against the New World Order. We are the last ones that have weapons to protect ourselves. And in that Illuminati card game, you have the enough is enough, the second bullet card. They tried to assassinate Trump allegedly twice. The charismatic leader with the blonde hair, it's very similar to Trump. Sniper right there. And the Trump event tied to a sniper, Charlie Kirk, sniper, the never miss card. And we have the stay dead card. So I think they're getting ready to do a King Kill 33 style ritual with Trump that'll just, bring people into outrage. Here's the funeral of Charlie Kirk, and look at his wife. She's got the G on her finger, which is the Freemasonic symbol. That's their main symbol, the G, right? And I don't know if it's just me, but Charlie Kirk's hands there, to me, it looks like a mannequin. And I know when you go through the embalming process, your hands change colors. That middle video there, I made myself with AI just to show you the color of the hand and how crazy it looks. And you can recreate anything these days with AI. Of course, I did that just to prove it.
Not only that, man, they have this is not funny. This is not funny. But it's funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. They have AI videos of this dude Kirk on, like, I'll be seeing it. Like, they be having AI videos of him. I might just show a couple real quick just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. This is crazy. And when I see stuff like that, I'll be thinking, like, what if he's not really dead then? You know? Like, it just make me question things more when stuff like that happen. See what I'm talking about, y'all? It's not funny, man. It's not funny, but it's funny, you know? That's crazy, dog. They play too much, man. Like, the internet, like, it's just, the internet don't take nothing serious, bro. I swear. The internet is just like its own world, man. For like, they don't take nothing serious, man. That's sad. Like, it's stupid. It's just stupid, man. It's just dumb.
A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire. The beat so hot, they give me a surplus battery for it.
See what I'm saying? Like, what is going on, man?
Kirk may have died in the worst possible era to be a polarizing figure
For
of all time. Now, before I get any further, I am not making fun of his death. I don't think he should have died. I'm just showing y'all what is going on. All right, so in case you haven't seen, Charlie Kirk's legacy has been reduced to being the face of a bunch of AI memes.
My wrist said to turn your ass to stone. Stretch limousine, sipping rosé all alone.
And it's really bad. Like really bad. It's not funny.
Send a death threat, he gon' D.I.E. My face card in the video, don't need ID. Y'all need to play a sport, doing slime. Either way, I'm going bust him and try.
And I'm not even showing y'all the craziest ones.
Bro, like, are we serious?
Yeah, didn't write this song, but I'm recording with this lead on.
Kid, bro, I'm sorry. This is so stupid. They're so dumb, man. I cannot stand the internet, bro. This is a shame, man. For real.
No, it sounds strange, but I say, Mama, I'm so sorry. I got iceberg with my heart in.
Charlie.
Y'all get the point now.
Point, right? We could have recreated that whole event, or I can recreate the whole funeral using AI as long as you have a big enough graphics card. And before you don't think they do false flags of events, let's think about the predictive programming just around 9/11. I mean, how many movies did they show us they were going to destroy the Twin Towers before it actually happened? In the movie The Matrix, which came out years before 9/11, Neo's driver's license expired on September 11th of 2001. The famous Simpsons picture where Lisa's holding up the picture of New York, you see the $9, and then the Twin Towers represent the two 11s in that image. She's showing that picture to Bart. Or how about the Terminator, which came out July 3rd of 1981, and it said caution 9/11 on the underpass. So the Terminator comes out 10 years, 2 months, and 8 days before 9/11, right? 1028. When did the tower collapse? At 10:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1028, the 128 code. Then we had the bridge collapse in Maryland at 1:28 a.m. And bridge collapses 128. The first D-Wave quantum computer was 128 qubits. And the grand finale, the next 9/11 style event, will be the Golden Gates on the West Coast. Well, collapse of the Golden Gate Bridge in keypad is 128. So the event we had, 9/11 on the East Coast, represented ISIS and the Silver Gates. And this event that's going to happen on the West Coast represents Osiris and the Golden Gates. And this has to do with astrology and the galactic center. I'll break that down in a minute. And then in the middle, you see the 88 point where the twin eclipses made the X over that New Madrid fault line. That's where Horus will be born, from the union of these two events. So that'll be the last major event. It'll probably be in St. Louis. Something to do with the St. Louis Arch. And 88 is also connected to CERN and radium element 88, which they use at CERN a lot. There's a strong connection there. And like I said, the event that took place out on the East Coast, 9/11, representing the Silver Gates, which they called the reincarnation gates that man reincarnates through. That happened in the original 13 colonies, 9/11, right? Where the two towers fell, the One World Trade Center was resurrected, representing that Tower of Babel, the third pillar in Freemasonry. The two towers fall, the destruction of the double helix, the rise of third strand DNA. And then look, Trump equals 88, guys. And that's element radium, which, like I said, again, is heavily connected to CERN. And again, you see there, the galactic center, you got the Silver Gates. That's the gate, the representing of the connection between heaven and earth that the Messiah is supposed to come through. That's why they will symbolically destroy the Golden Gate Bridge for what it symbolizes. And then you have the Silver Gates, which that ritual already took place on the East Coast with 9/11. So we're coming into another 9/11 style event. And that one that took place in Baltimore, it was just a build up for what is to come. And again, this is not saying Trump had Charlie Kirk killed or nothing. It's just saying that he is part of the narrative that took place on the world stage. He's part of the script. And you can clearly see that when you start to decode it. And then it all ties back to CERN, and where the twin eclipses made the X over that New Madrid fault line, there is a particle accelerator right there in Tennessee. So it could be connected to that as well. It all goes back to CERN.
It's all a script, man.
So we living in the sim, reality's a game. And NPCs around us, they all look the same. Soulless entities controlled by AI. Quantum computer running life, asking why. Are you just a player controlled by machine, or a first player character live in the dream? Tap into the code, break free from the lies. Decode your gematria, see through their disguise. In the simulation, what's your role, what's your fate? Are you real or controlled, can you navigate? Elites use gematria, secrets in the code.
I ain't gonna lie, this kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Touch your archetype, let the truth unfold. Super quantum computer.
Yeah, okay.
Have you guys seen this new LeBron James ad? This ad is pure demonic.
They called him the Chosen One. He carried the weight of every expectation on his shoulders. But he never broke. We were all witnesses. Every rival was defeated. Every idol was destroyed. He took the crown and kept it. Behold the greatness. He is the Forever King.
If you all can't see the issue with this ad, I don't know what more to add or to even say. Because they are calling him the Forever King in this ad. There is only one true Forever King, and that is Jesus Christ. So this ad right here is pure satanic, and this is very disturbing stuff. And I know I can't be the only one out there that finds this to be disturbing. What do you think?
So once I got to digging, I started to notice that hexagons were literally the shape for interdimensional travel, as you can see from this clip from the Spider-Man movie. As Miles Morales is going through the interdimensional portal, it is the shape of a hexagon. So that brings me back to these light pillars. There is a phenomenon where we can see these light pillars with our observable eye, as you can see from this image above. But what's fascinating to me is that these light pillars are formed because light is reflecting off ice crystals, forming the image of a light pillar. But if you look at these light crystals that the light is reflecting off of, it is in the shape of a hexagon. And that's how these light pillars are formed. You know how I always say they hide the truth in the media? Well, what's interesting to me is that in a science fiction series called Stargate, the term Antarctic outpost describes a hexagonal structure buried under the ice that served as the last remnant of an ancient civilization. And this is what it looked like. As you can see, it has the hexagon shapes. But what really ties everything in about this show is that it's literally called Stargate, which are portals that lead to other realms. Now keep this image in mind because it is going to come back up again later. So in Antarctica, they actually have these things called hexagonal open top chambers. So I decided to dig deep and figure out what that even was. And basically, they are environmental manipulation. They create an artificial microclimate. They increase the air temperature within the hexagon, simulating future warming scenarios. So why make them in the shape of a hexagon? Well, because certain hexagonal materials, like hexagonal boron nitride, have a layered structure that allows for very high thermal conductivity within the hexagonal plane. This is ideal for spreading heat away from a source. That part is important. Honeycomb panels are used for heat shielding. So let's say, for example, that a firmament was placed upon our realm and its purpose was to spread heat away from the internal artificial environment. That would explain why we are surrounded by an ice wall. Perhaps this firmament is made up of this hexagonal structure, spreading the heat away from the ice wall barrier. And that would make sense if we look at the movie The Hunger Games, because when Katniss shot her bow at the dome, it revealed a hexagonal structure. So the firmament could be made out of this hexagonal structure. So basically, our realm would be an artificial microclimate. And this is a visual of what that would look like. And if you were to create hundreds of these artificial microclimates, it would resemble this, which looks very similar to the other realms beyond the ice wall. Each one of them their own artificial microclimate, meaning within each dome, it could have its own weather, its own ecosystem, its own environment, terrain. Now, when it comes to the waters above this hexagonal firmament, it wouldn't be composed of H2O as we know it. it would be composed of H3O2, which is structured water, hexagonal water. So the waters above are not ordinary water, but structured dimensional waters, the medium through which interdimensional travel occurs. So the waters above would be energetic waters, a kind of living plasma type of water. And that's why I said to remember this image, because this could be what our realm looks like from the outside of our hexagonal firmament. And if our firmament is made up of hexagons, that would explain how the light pillars or interdimensional travel is possible within this realm.
That's interesting.
I gotta check out this Shade 45 interview with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Will Smith literally tells you guys that Martin Lawrence has been cloned, and Martin Lawrence tells you guys that he basically is AI. Now, I want you guys to listen to exactly how Will Smith words it, and then he shakes his head as he is saying it. Y'all, check this out.
There's also a rumor, and I wasn't gonna bring it up, that you're a clone. That was the one that I heard. That one too. But that's AI.
Now y'all gotta realize that they're not allowed to come out and directly tell you that they are a clone, but just the way that Will Smith said it, and then this Martin, it's not even the real Martin, literally tells you that he's AI. Because y'all gotta agree, this is not the same high energy, funny, hilarious Martin Lawrence that we know. This guy looks like he is a robotoid, literally. I find it funny that Will Smith is exposing the fact that Martin Lawrence is a clone, but forgetting the fact that he also exposed that he has many clones.
Me versus. Wait, don't give away too much, man. Yeah, okay, I can say clone, I want to say clone. Alright, so there's like a clone. Right. When it comes out, let's get a selfie real quick. How about for a selfie?
Nah.
Wait, don't give away too much, man. Yeah, okay, I can say clone, I want to say clone. Alright, so there's like a clone. Right. When it comes out, let's get a selfie real quick. How about for a selfie?
Now y'all really believe this is the same Martin? Now check this out. Why is his neck creased like that? Like it's folding on within itself, like he's wearing a mask. It looks like somebody's home, but the lights aren't on. Y'all see this? What is he looking at? Y'all can say whatever you want. That's not Martin Lawrence, y'all.
Allegations of Martin Lawrence being a clone after dying from stage 3 lymphoma are finally confirmed. Martin Lawrence started his comedy career in 1992 with a hit show called Martin. Unfortunately, in 2022, he was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. He knew he was going to pass away. He wrote in his will that he accepted to be cloned so that he can continue his work in the mainstream. Martin Lawrence's family has supported his decision and has accepted his clone as part of them. Unfortunately, the clone cannot withstand and is not the same as the original Martin Lawrence, for the clone does not have a soul. Now that the clone is doing interviews with Will Smith, it's being apparent and the world can see it's not the same Martin Lawrence. He's a lot different. His speech is different, he talks a lot slower, and he looks like he's doing bad. A lot of people are commenting like he's on drugs or something, but unfortunately the truth is, Martin Lawrence is dead. He died in 2022.
He looked back like he was just reading instructions off the fucking weights. The hell was that about? He looked like he about to do some dumbass shit. His whole setup and his whole gathering just looked like some dumbass shit about to happen. Nigga, you just wasted fucking 30 seconds of my life. Nigga, what the fuck would
Kyle, I got a problem.
Man, he ain't got here driving a guy.
Again.
T'as quoi sous le pied, maman? En dessous le pied? En dessous ta tongue?
Them weird pains that make you think your time is up.
Excuse me, do you have the time? Hey! Hey, that is my boyfriend! Oh, that's my man!
Tell
now,
her, babe.
walk
Right.
away! Leave him alone!
Right.
Back up! Leave him...
Right.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
This is for entertainment purposes on YouTube.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Look at this shit. Just watch this. Just watch this. This.
YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. No one got hurt in this video. Why do they do this? Like, seriously.
Not AI. This is fucking real. Down the side of a mountain. Through a damn cavern almost. This man is riding down the side of a mountain on a fucking bike. With hopefully a helmet on. And you scared to believe in yourself. You scared to put the music out. You scared to do the content. You scared to start streaming. You scared to start your fucking clothing line. You scared of the most simplest shit. And there's people out here riding down mountains, bitch. Look at this.
Nah, that is true. Everybody be so scared. Everything goes. And he over here recording himself going down. Man, never. I couldn't do it. Nope. That is crazy.
Black people and white people, we smoke weed different. White folks take a hit, pass it on. My brother hold on to that shit till Tuesday. We got a different approach to designated driver rule. White folks will pick a designated driver. He don't drink. He's gonna make sure everybody gets home okay. Black people, designated driver is the motherfucker that owns the car. When we go to a hotel, white folks check out. Black folks leave. When we're in a restaurant, white folks pay the bill, leave a tip, go home. Black people gotta discuss the check. What's this gratuity? Nobody ordered gratuity. Fuck that. Black people and white people, we hold on to that shit too.
This is how it be though. This is how it be. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know, yeah.
When the truck next to you starts moving.
Hey, my guy, listen. You ain't the only one. You is not the only one. That's like the trippiest of the trippiest experience you can ever get.
Why does that happen? Like when somebody like park next to you and then they back up, it feel like your car is moving. Why does that? That's crazy, bro. It's like an illusion or something. It's crazy.
Do you know why I pulled you over? You're free to go. Do you know why I pulled you?
And not only that, he just drove in the grass. Oh my God. Damn.
Oh, I got this. I got this.
Somebody do you like that, man? I'm going home. I quit.
Going corn on a cob style on them, you know, like as if you were playing a harmonica and doing it like this and holding it like it was a hot dog and like scrubbing your teeth on it. All right, maybe not your teeth, but and not doing like dead on. They like that one. They like that little corn on the cob maneuver. Yeah, they do.
Who gonna tell her, fellas? They be so confident in what they think they know and they don't know what they think they know. We don't give a damn about that shit. We hardly feel it. If y'all want to know the scoop, I'm going to put you on, ladies. I'm going to put you on right now. Let me sit this down. If you want your man to be like, ha, 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 focus on that noggin. Focus on that motherfucking head area. All that going to the slide, lifting it up, all that down there. It's cool. It look good. It's sexy. We like how that look. Keep doing it. I'm not complaining about it. But if you want what we really, really like, focus on that head. Flip that head upside down. Lift that little piece right there under the head, right there by pee hole. Go down a little inch. Not even an inch. A couple centimeters. Get that motherfucking, lick that motherfucker. Focus on that cranium. Banium. We gonna be hot. Hike! All that extra shit. They like that. Hitting the side, corner on the cob. We don't even fuck about that shit. That shit don't even do nothing for us. That's like licking y'all coochie lips. That ain't finna make you good. We trying to get, you gotta get that clit area. Get on the inside. You feel the top, it's like a little sponge in there. Clit area. Now the car starts. Hey, focus on that head, lady. Don't listen to what she's saying. That's not gonna work. It's cool though.
Going corn on a...
If you're a man and you have any type of relationship with women, watch this video. Women, if you're watching this video, chime in the comments so we can tell them what they need to know. At this point, you probably realize the woman in your life, maybe women in your life, will start to get a little bit crampy, bitchy, moody around the time of their period. You may even notice like a little buildup, like, yeah, you're starting to snap at me, you're starting to be extra hungry, cry a little bit. And then they're on the period and they're probably a little bit more calmed down, but they're probably a little bit moody, irritable, not feeling too hot. That's because of the cramps and the bleeding out for 7 days. Maybe 10. And if you're in a relationship, you're probably thinking, oh, my girl's off of her monthly now we can start getting it in, right? Ovulation is here. Ovulation is great. It's like as soon as the period ends, she's going to start to feel a little bit better. She's starting to act herself. Her appetite is going back to normal. And she may even be starting to get a little frisky. You dig her down. Shit's going crazy, right? You guys are enjoying your time. Or maybe she's just enjoying her time because maybe she's not your woman, but she's just the woman in your life, which is kind of gross to talk about. But, you know, she's probably feeling, you know, good this time. Probably also using her hands for stuff, and then she is feeling more relieved, you know? And then that time ends. It's like the next week and you notice that she's acting insane. It looks like she's sweating. It looks like she's about to start her period again. She's probably cussing at you. She's probably clumsy. She's got brain fog. It's almost like a midlife crisis, but it happens every month after her period is over. This stage here is called the luteal phase, and it is disgusting for us women. I mean, just the week before, we thought we were the rulers of the world. Actually, we thought we were going to populate the entire world because we were extremely fertile. And now we don't know where we're headed in life. We don't know where we just came from in life. We hate you. We hate ourselves. We hate everybody on earth. We're starting to break out. We're starting to bloat.
Bro.
Y'all see me in Rock My World? I couldn't believe I was in that video. I kept messing up the video looking at Michael. I was like, God damn, I can't believe I was in this goddamn video. Michael was getting mad. Chris, what the hell are you doing? Chris, look straight. What the hell are you doing? You're messing up my video, Chris. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm in the video with you, man. Chris, believe it. Chris, believe it. Shit. You're messing up my video, Chris. Shit. Michael was so cool, man. Michael changed my name. I ain't even say nothing. He started calling me Christmas and shit. First, I didn't know who he was talking about. I didn't know who he was talking to. He was like, hey, Christmas.
Christmas.
Michael talking to? I'm talking to you, Chris. Talking to you. Your name sounds like Christmas. It's beautiful, Chris. Y'all see me rock my...
Christmas. We call it Christmas. Did y'all see the new Michael Jackson movie coming out too? Bro, that's gonna be fire.
This is my son, Dale.
Like, what the fuck are you here for?
Yeah, I ain't dealing with that shit.
Right.
Boy, you around here talking to your mama like you crazy? Let's go. Boy, your mama told me you was disrespecting her, okay? So pick one. Either way it go, this ends with you getting a whooping. Look, son, this hurts me a lot more than it hurts you, okay? I'm gonna take your video game for now.
I hate this, bro. Taking my game, bro. That used to be so irritating, bro. Like, seriously. And you know what I did? I went in the room and got my game. So, I don't care. I'm getting my game back. I need my game. I need my Xbox, man. Seriously.
I'm gonna give it back to you at the end of the night, but you
Nope.
gotta understand.
I'm going to get my
You can't talk to your mama like that, son. You can't talk to your mother like that. All right, that's just disrespectful, and I will not stand for it. I'm putting my foot down. I'll give it back to you at the end of the night, all right? And try to clean up this room a little bit. Boy, you're right.
Never tell anybody what you're going to do. When you tell a...
Dang, man. Is he really a clone? Like, it got me thinking, like, is he really a clone? Dang. These videos are how you thinking, like, man. I don't know, man.
Other people what you're gonna do, it's less likely to actually happen. The same reason we don't want to pray out loud sometimes or all the time. It's the same reason we don't want to voice our plans to other people. Satan is always listening. Once you learn this rule, Satan is always listening to my words especially. And he's trying to destroy, through other people, my plans. This is when you're going to learn how to not share your plans. The minute you share your plans is the hour they die. Everybody who I have met, including myself when I've done this, when you or I share my plan with the wrong people, this is when they don't come true. But you can't get that blessing that you deserve. So tip of the day, work hard in private and let them see your works later on in the public. Never tell people really what you're doing or what you're going to do in the private. This is going to save you a lot of struggle and time. It's also why we made y'all the Health Bible. Get healthy, wealthy, and wise, and go to jacobslink.com or hit the link in the bio instead for everything you need to heal.
I've got this really strong magnet on this string, and it actually creates a force field on the surface of this copper. It's not attracted to copper like iron is, but watch this. If I swing it along the surface, it's dragged. Now up here it won't do that, but just above the surface of the metal creates an electromagnetic force field. You'll see that the magnet is swinging very normally above the copper, but if I get it down close enough to the surface, it stops. And watch this. This is really cool. That's awesome.
Nature has an abundance of wisdom, is communicating with us constantly, but we have to be good students to sit and learn and listen to the wisdom of nature.
You've seen these guys on the ground and asked yourself, what in the Jack and the Giant Beanstalk is this? Meet my girl, Honey Locust. She a little thorny, but she cute. They have these crazy thorns because back when they were first evolving, giant sloths and mastodons were trying to eat all of their pods, and they were like, not today. And these pods have 3 things in them: sugar, beans, and rhythm. Now, in the past, I've gathered these to grind up the whole things to make like a sweetened nature's protein powder. But today, I have this crazy idea. What if I just treated the beans like beans? What if I just treated the beans like beans? Forewarned that bugs have beaten you to some of them. Right now, my bag is just full of honey locust pods and wood nettle stems. You pick one up and it doesn't go shaky shaky. It's a dud. Toss it. The scoop in here is the sugar, and there's one of the beans. It's actually crazy how sweet this stuff is. Let's go transport to a park bench so we can get these beans out of these pods. Whoa, bench. These are good beans, nice, uniform, brown, plump. These are bad beans. Some of them are greenish, some of them are misshapen. Some of them have already been eaten by bugs. Free beans. Plot twist that absolutely no one could have expected. This is very sticky, so I'm actually gonna process the rest of these at home where I can wash my hands. Time to head home. We're home, my hair is up, and I've been processing. It's tomorrow now, I got tired. Our beans have been soaking. They've actually gotten a lot bigger. Gonna put them in a pressure cooker now. Good luck, beans. I hope you don't break my teeth. Add in enough water to cover them. Smidge of tasty rock. Okay, see you in an hour. Oh my God, y'all. Beans, beaned. They're soft, they're tasty. Get these guys out so you can see them better. Give these guys a rinse-a-rooney. Y'all, that's a bowl full of beans. Bean appetit. They're savory. I mean, they're a little bland because I didn't put that much salt in, but that's what cooking them again is for, like we do with canned beans. Weirdly, the smell, this is only gonna matter to like 5 of you, smells like hackberries. The hulls on them are pretty chewy, but not like unpleasantly so. That being said, I might cook them for an extra 10 minutes next time. But guys, free beans! I'm gonna use these to make veggie burgers. Happy snacking, don't die!
The brain never ages. Did you know that? The body is...
Go die. Go die. What does she mean? Ma'am, don't be doing that. You can't be doing. Don't be doing that.
The only thing that ages.
So what about dementia and?
That's because you got tapeworms, you got worms, parasites. The doctors won't tell you because they can't make any money.
My teeth. Add in enough extra 10 minutes next time. But guys, free beans! I'm gonna use these to make veggie burgers. Happy snacking, don't die!
The brain never ages.
Oh, don't
Did you know
die.
that? The body is the only thing that ages.
So what about dementia and?
That's because you got tapeworms, you got worms, parasites. The doctors won't tell you because they can't make any money from that. Mel Gibson was telling my 4 of his friends with 4th stage cancer, and they took ivermectin, and they were cured because they killed the parasites. Chemo is radiation that kills all of your cells, the good and the bad ones. If you live from chemo, it's because you are a strong individual with some really good cells and good genes and good body. Normally, the radiation will just kill everything.
This is a real human brain. And spinal cord. And it would be positioned in my head like this. Front of the brain, back of the brain, coming down, hanging down as the spinal cord. And these are the nerves that are actually going to go down into your lower extremity. So
This is crazy. Like everyone have this in their head right now. Everyone.
all the information that's going to go down into your lower extremity to control your body is controlled, and the sensory information is coming in through those nerve fibers.
Looks like a bunch of wires.
It does. Well, you know, we are quite a well-designed machine in its own way. The difference is we are organic, we are biological. And I think one of the biggest mistakes that we make as a society is we think ourselves as a machine, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Well, you can do that with a computer. You plug it in and it stays on until you turn it off or it blows up. We have to go to sleep. It's okay. We won't hurt it.
Wow.
We hope.
Gosh.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Our design, such a masterpiece. We are this massive conglomeration of 50 trillion molecular geniuses making up our form. Beautiful.
It's so crazy that every single person listening right now has one of these.
Yes.
And it's processing my voice as you're hearing my voice.
That's right.
And it is this, for anyone that has never felt a brain before, which I imagine is most of you, it is like this very, very soft but dense, sort of tofu-y. How would you describe the feeling?
Pork roast.
Pork roast.
The owners of the world, who's that?
You want me to say who the owners of the world are? This is where everyone starts asking me.
I love this, that you would ask me that. I might have to have a cigarette. It makes me nervous to say who they are. First of all, I've been saying it for 30 years, and people, when I tell them, their eyes just go dead because they cannot handle the truth. Remember that Jack Nicholson movie? You can't handle the truth. You don't want it. But it's so obvious that I just will say it. The owners of the world are the royals, kings, queens, dukes, duchesses, imams, popes, wizards that own every single dime on earth and bank at the Bank of International Settlements. That's the owners of the world who decide every war and
if the food did not exist 200 years ago, don't eat it. Basically, cut out any low-quality processed junk foods out of your diet. Any foods that come in packages or have ingredient lists, artificial ingredients, preservatives, that's not a real food. Principle number 2, if the food did not directly come from an animal or was not directly grown from the ground, do not eat it. Basically, get all your foods from animals, like high-quality animal foods. Principle number 3, every time you eat, prioritize protein.
Take a strawberry and cut a few slices off the outside. Make them nice and thin and lay them on some kitchen paper. Leave them to dry over a couple of days and they'll go from this to this. Now lightly rub them off the towel and collect them on a plate. Take the seeds and sprinkle them over some compost. Keep the soil moist and you'll start to see baby strawberry plants. A few months later, they'll be ready to plant out.
I can't sell my apples as organic because I don't pay £600 a year to get them certified. But I don't use any sprays or fertilisers. So if you want some apples that haven't had any sprays and fertilisers, but are not organic, I sell them on my website. In boxes of 20, all one variety, but these are from 250 different varieties of apples from the east of England. This one is Histon Favourite. It's a pale yellow skinned, with a pink flush, might have some pink stripes on as well. Tasty dessert apple from Cambridgeshire.
Do you know what this hole is for? Nah, I thought it just came with the sink. A little extra. Hold on. Wait, that's what it's for? To put the soap there?
I am so scared. I think we might have been eating paint this entire time. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to eat another fruit or vegetable ever again after seeing these videos. Oh, my tummy does not feel good.
They're one of the best survival foods that you're going to find in the woods. They're loaded with fats, carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, and minerals. The only problem with acorns is they contain a lot of tannic acid, or tannins. So if you eat one, it's going to be very bitter. Wow, that's bad. So you have to get that tannic acid out of the acorn. To do that, you have to leach the tannins out of the acorn with water. This is a white oak acorn. They're still slightly bitter, but not nearly as bitter as the red oak acorns. Much better. If you find acorns with a hole in them, they're no good because they're going to have a worm in them called an acorn weevil larva. First thing I'll do with the rest of the ones I find is dump them in a pot of water. The bad ones will float and I'll take those ones out. The good ones will sink, so I'll gather up all the good ones, put them in a t-shirt and crack them open. Then I'll take the meat out of them and put them in a pot. Fill it up with water, then I'll fill up a second pot with water. I'll put them on my fire and bring both of them to a boil. Then I'll let the acorns boil for about 15 minutes. And you can see how brown the water is with the acorns in it. That's all the tannins that I have boiled out of them. So I'll dump this water out, and they're still going to have some tannins left in them, so I'm going to boil them again in the second pot of water. So you just want to repeat this process over and over again several times until the water runs clear, or close to clear. So I boiled these and changed the water 8 times. Now they're about done. I roasted them a bit. Now I'll eat them. And you can salt them if you have salt. They still have a slight bitter taste to them, but not nearly as bad as before I boiled them.
Guys, this is why you should always check your rice. Look what we found. And this is nothing compared to what you're gonna see right now. Look at all of that. Oh my god. That was in my rice.
I didn't expect this.
Look at all the different colours and flavours from this one hive. When we invented the flow hive, we set out to make honey harvesting easier. But what we didn't expect was this ability to isolate all the different flavours frame by frame as you harvest honey in this new way. The reason why this happens is your bees head out to the flowers, and whatever is flowering at the time, they will be filling the next frame with. And your honey is an amazing gift unique to your area, and everyone loves honey.
So you think the point of arresting Diddy was to shut down inquiry into what Diddy was doing?
Get the data, right? I think they did it to get all the data away from Diddy because he was being sued in civil court. And so they arrest Diddy. What'd they just convict him of? Nothing.
Well, that's clearly the point of the
Hunter
first
Biden's
Jeffrey Epstein arrest.
Wiener's laptop had kill switches in it. It was filled with crap that wasn't supposed to be there. We never get to see it. Supposedly 9 cops watch the videos on Wiener's laptop. They had to keep leaving the room because they couldn't stand what they were seeing, and all 9 are now dead. And there's names and faces and deadness, right? They're real people. Now you can say, well, maybe they died for other reasons. I go, but it's still 9 cops. You know, it's like the 5 cops who died after January 6th, right? 4 of them were suicides. According to AI, there were about 80 cops really in the thick of things. 4 of them died from suicide.
In my last video, a lot of people complained that red dragon fruit had no flavor. So I drove out to this farm in California to see what makes theirs stand out. To be honest, most of the red dragon fruit I tried in the past was refreshing, but it lacked flavor until I tried these. I would have never thought I would find these beautiful fruits in California. They start off as these nice, gorgeous flowers, and then they turn into these vibrant pink dragon fruit. What makes these so special is that they're a selective cross between Guatemalan and Vietnamese variety. This gives them that deep color and rich, sweet taste. It is not just the variety that makes these special, it's how they're grown. This family-owned farm uses mushroom compost to keep the soil healthy and the acidity balanced while keeping it organic. What I learned is that they really care about the quality of food, and also all red dragon fruit is not the same. Peace.
There goes the company I used to work for. Look at all those sick birds. Look at them. Most of them dead. Most of them dead. Look at that, y'all. That's what y'all
YouTube, this for educational purposes only.
want to eat. Chick-fil-A. Look at that.
Chick-fil-A.
Most of them dead. Nasty. Look at that.
I don't know if you knew what Walmart is doing.
What's Walmart doing?
They're switching their lights.
Wait, what?
They have fluorescent lights in Walmart, right?
Yeah.
But they're switching it to something like, Kelvin light. So that 10K Kelvin light is like the bluest, coolest light. So like, imagine walking into Walmart and it's cool, right?
Yeah.
But that specific light triggers a fight or flight. Like it's proven.
Oh, and gives you anxiety?
Anxiety, yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, I swear I've been in certain stores that give me anxiety for no reason.
Yeah.
I walked into a Walmart recently or somewhere else. I forgot exactly what store. But I felt anxious for no reason. And I'm not an anxious person when it comes to social.
Okay.
I just get anxious when, I don't know, my body's not right. And my body wasn't right there for some reason. I don't know what it is.
And I was like, why are you so
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him, her, him, bodies. They're all dead.
Did you know that if you eat a Tootsie Roll, that the actual piece of candy you put in your mouth might be over 100 years old? Or at least part of it might be. This is due to the unique way they make the candy. Every day they start by taking the leftovers from yesterday's batch and putting it into a vat to start that day's. And they've been using the exact same process with the exact same ingredients since 1896. So the fact that some part of every Tootsie Roll you eat might be over 120 years old, that's straight from the Tootsie Roll website. It's perfectly safe, and in fact, lots of foods are made this way. There's a Thai restaurant that's had the same pot of beef broth going for almost 50 years. They've just been adding to and serving from that exact same batch that whole time. And of course, they do clean the pot every day. They just transfer it to a new one. But the craziest version of this has to be sourdough. Anybody who makes sourdough bread knows that you have a starter and then you continually just add to and take from the same batch of dough. Well, there are people selling sourdough starters that go back 200 plus years. But knowing how thoroughly these substances mix over time when kept in the same container, yeah, in every Tootsie Roll, there's some microscopic amount that predates the invention of the airplane.
LA is just...
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy how we can preserve stuff like that. Did y'all know that you can y'all probably already know this, but I didn't know this, that you can literally store pizza in a freezer from a restaurant for up to like 2 months. Did y'all know that? Some of y'all probably did know that, but yeah, you can do that. That's crazy how like the cold can slow down bacteria or like slow down like the lifespan of food. It's crazy.
Up. The downtown is crazy. It's like a really f***ed up place. Skid Row's nuts. This is not even where the tents are set up. Where the tents are set up, it's the craziest thing you've ever seen. These shanty villages that go on for blocks and blocks. The streets are filled with homeless people. Everyone's on, and you're like, what a failure of society. That's how it.
I've saved just about every watermelon seed that I've came across this summer. Here's how I did it.
Yo, is LA really like that, man? That's sad, dude. That is sad.
It's no secret that seeded watermelon are becoming harder and harder to find across the country. So if and when the day comes that I have to grow my own, I'll be ready. Once you slice into your watermelon, you're going to go around and collect all of the larger black seeds that you can. Next, you want to give your seeds a very good rinse before leaving them out to air dry for about 24 hours. Once dry, they are now ready to be stored in an airtight container for up to 5 years.
What is the closest portal to Earth?
There are some on Earth. Lots of portals on Earth directly. Like if you go to Peru alone, you can see those portals that they have shaped like basically doorways on walls that can be activated. So you can go through that. We don't have the technology to do that, but local shamans, and I talked to one of them recently, like a week ago, that told me that they go through those portals because they can activate it through frequencies.
Really?
But it's a one-way street. They usually don't go all in, they just put their heads through it, and then they can see what's on the other side, and they can feel the energy from it, whatever it is.
And these shamans, I mean, I imagine that they don't have advanced technology. They must be using...
He's a reptile, man. What do they call the reptile?
Bro. Hey, it's for real. We just spent the last 17 hours together.
You're a robot.
Nah, you can't say that.
What's up, buddy?
Nah. We're gonna address that after this call. We're not letting that slide.
He's a reptile, man.
Now, I'm sure that he was just joking around, right?
Why do you get so upset though, if it's not true?
Just kidding with a friend of his, right? Right? Huh? Or is there something more going on here? Because if you noticed, Mr. Beast kind of got a little bothered when Aiden Ross called him what he called him. Why would that be? Right. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just sharing this clip. That's all.
He's about, hey, you can't do that. Like, what is you getting so mad about? Like, are you a reptile? Like, what's going on?
All that I am doing. It's there. You just gotta listen. It's always in plain sight.
In Africa, the baobab tree, which can store up to 120,000 liters of water in its trunk, ensures survival during droughts and sustains its ecosystem by providing crucial moisture to nearby animals and plants.
You need to understand the simulation. Everything you feel is not real, and everything you see is an illusion. Everything you're experiencing is a simulation produced by your nervous system. This laptop is not solid, it's just a bunch of atoms placed together. And the reason my finger doesn't go through the laptop is the electrical fields of the atoms in the laptop are repelling the electrical fields in my finger. What you feel when touching something is your nervous system decoding the electrical waves that you've come into contact with. You're not feeling the external world. You're feeling electrical impulses decoded by your brain. They'll never tell you this, but your brain is an energy decelerator. Everything outside of you is energy. What you see is your brain slowing down this energy outside of you into a visual image that you can perceive. Everything outside of you is fake. Only thing that is real is your consciousness. Material world trick, matrix. Hindus call this Maya, the illusion of the world. Kabbalists call the world the veil that hides your soul. And the reason why the world's so lost and depressed today, because we're looking for ourselves in the outer world. None of the short-term pleasures that the material world offers can ever satisfy your soul. True happiness comes from within. Stop seeking validation in your outer reality. Go within yourself and find happiness within. The solution to the world is meditation.
Are you a skeptic about this kind of thing? Sort of. Okay, come on forward a little bit. What's a question I could answer? What's something I could have you think of in your mind that if I could tell it to you, you'd believe that I could read your mind? Like, what's something about you that if I told it to you, you'd believe this is real?
Let's see. This is making me a believer. My mom's youngest brother's name?
I want you to imagine that you ever have that feeling in your life where you think of someone you haven't talked to in a long time, and then you run into them, and you're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. You know this feeling? Imagine that happen right now. You're thinking about this person, you haven't talked to them in like 2 weeks, the crowd parts, you look over here and you're like, oh my gosh, and it's them, they're walking up. And you would not be able to hold it back. You'd go, oh my gosh, it's you, and you would shout the name. Don't say anything now, but in your mind you shout the name. In your mind you're making it louder for me. Good, look at me when you do this, not over there. Look at me and shout the name in your head. Can you hold just your palm up like this? I'll try to do this in a way you can't really like feel what it is that I'm writing as I go. Yeah, and then it's like here. I just don't want you to like get a feel. You can't feel what I'm exactly writing. I'm kind of jumping around, yeah? Can you, don't look at it, but just so everybody's on the same page here, this is what we're going with, okay? Try here.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking.
What is your mother's youngest brother's name?
Reuben.
Y'all know when God created us, He created.
Yo, if he can't read minds, I don't know what he doing, bro. Cause how? Y'all seen the setup. He didn't, you know. That's crazy, man. That he didn't say nothing. Like, do eyes? Can you tell by somebody's eyes? I guess you can. Seriously. Look at the eyes. You want to know? Look at the eyes. Seriously.
All our food and medicine also. This is cayenne. Not only can this stop a heart attack, save a life in real life, stop a bleed. It can help with things like sinuses and high blood pressure, inflammation, but it also has the ability to stop or slow down a progression of prostate or pancreatic cancer. Ain't God amazing, y'all? I'm just saying.
It is.
Please do your own research. This is not medical advice. Follow us for more and have a blessed day.
YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. Excuse me. Only.
6 foods that destroy parasites fast, and the last one is the game changer. 1. Papaya seeds. Nature's worm cleaner. Packed with carpane, they literally flush intestinal worms out of your system. 2. Raw garlic. The ultimate parasite destroy. Its compound allicin eliminates parasites and even their eggs on contact. 3. Pumpkin seeds. Loaded with cucurbitacin, which paralyzes parasites so your body can push them out for good. 4. Black walnut hulls. Rich in juglone, they cleanse the gut and wipe out adult parasites hiding in your intestines. 5. Wormwood. A bitter ancient herb that starves and kills parasites while cleansing your entire digestive tract. 6. Cloves. The parasite egg destroyer. The only natural remedy proven to stop parasites from multiplying and coming back.
We did mushrooms, and it was the perception of food. Opened the fridge, looked at the unhealthy food. It was black energy, almost like oozing off. Did you ever see the Lord of the Rings? The wraiths, so around them, there's that black cloud.
yeah.
That's what was emanating from the food. I definitely kept quiet. I'm not going to tell Luke. Then I looked at the fruit, and there was like bright light just radiating from the food. I'm like, I've never seen this before. This is interesting. So I'm like, Luke, what are you seeing right now with the food? He said the same exact thing. That kind of opened my eyes to this does affect us.
I'm the Illuminati. Of course we put the truth in fictional movies.
That's crazy how shrooms can make you see the world like that too. It's almost like, dang, is that the real world? Right? It's like, it's creepy, man.
That when people tell the truth, you're gonna say the magic words. That's from a movie. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we're run by shape-shifting lizard people. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we normalize pedophilia amongst the elites. We use it as blackmail. That's how we get them to do what we want. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we caused all the talk about the Earth's shape. Flat, round, doesn't matter. It's neither of those. We just gave you those two options to confuse you. Keep you further away from the truth. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we invent diseases. Without diseases, we can't make money off the treatments. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we had a secret meeting to make chaos profitable through the prison system. Why do you think all the best rappers rap about the worst shit? All we do is free the rappers that are gonna continue to rap about drugs and violence, and we keep the ones that think they're fucking Malcolm X. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we target black people. For whatever reason, God likes them, and our like leader is the devil. You know how that goes. We just gotta do what he said. I'm the Illuminati. Of course NASA is a scam. If people thought they had other planets to go to, they're just gonna let us destroy this one. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we control the internet. If someone was to jump out of their body and start telling people what we're really up to, we would just suppress them. Now, if this person already had a lot of followers and the video somehow got out there, then we kill him.
Dude is a demon, bro. Dude is a demon. That dude was possessed with some kind of demon, man. He's possessed with some kind of demon. Want to be in all this red, this dark rooms with the music blasting. It had to be a certain temperature. You're a certain type of music for the vibration they were saying. Come on, bro. And I don't care what nobody say, man. And like, when people still talk and keep on talking, if that priest ever come out and he's talking, if people keep talking, you'll find out that a lot of shit that Gene Deal has said has been the truth and nothing but the truth. I was there. I was there when that priest or whoever he was rubbed that stuff on his head, put his hand on top of him, told him to grab the bird out the cage, the white dove, and he threw the dove in the air, and the dove acted like he ain't have no wings and hit the fucking ground. Boom! That motherfucker started walking my way. I'm looking like this, bro. I'm like,
you guys see what's going on in Italy right now, right? Like, these people aren't even violently protesting. They're just saying, hey, we're not going to work, we're not paying our taxes, and you're going to go bankrupt because we're not doing this digital ID thing. They're not going to, like, allow their governments to keep taking their rights away. And it's not being televised. It's just like, you know, like they said, the revolution won't be televised. So, I mean, they're following suit in Nepal and all these other places. You know, like, dude, it's getting crazy out here. But there's a blueprint. So pay attention. There's a blueprint to do this. And we don't have to be violent about it. You just don't pay your shit. They'll go bankrupt. Don't buy anything. You know what I mean? And if you can't afford food, obviously get food, but make sure you got at least 3 weeks rations. I'm just saying. Be safe.
My whole life, like my mother gassed me up and told me I look like this, man. You get what I'm saying? So,
how much? If you had a penny, anytime it said you look like Denzel,
I'll be a trillionaire. Gassed me up and told me I look like this, man.
Did you know that linen is the only fabric that
That's crazy. He actually did look like a clone. No?
bacteria cannot survive on? That's exactly why the Bible tells us to sleep on and to wear linen. The frequency of a dying body is 15 hertz. The frequency of polyester, which most sheets and clothes is made out of, 15 hertz. Now guess how much hertz linen is? 5,000. 100,000. And listen to this, right? This is where it starts to get interesting. 1940s and under, all the hospitals were using linen and sheets. Then they noticed, hold on, why are these patients healing so fast or whatever? We need to charge them a lot so we can get that insurance money. So, in 1941, guess what bullshit ass material was invented? Polyester. Polyester was invented in 1941. And because the Hertz and linen is so high, of course you know what they gotta do, right? Spark the price up so only a few can afford it.
Y'all know I say this all the time. If it ain't linen, organic cotton, wool, hemp,
Hit the road, dude.
all that cheap stuff, polyester, nylon, acrylic, get rid of it. And you don't gotta be perfect, but make sure you got a better balance of great fabrics. Stop buying logos, buy fabrics. All that Alo, Lululemon, Victoria's Secrets, Shein, Fashion Nova. Why you think it's so cheap?
J. Cole is pointing.
That's crazy, man. How they be putting stuff in place. It's like a frequency war or something, man. Seriously.
Fingers at Jay-Z and Beyonce responsible for their death. The popular one is like, oh, she knows. So it's like Sean knows.
Knowles,
Like,
yeah.
So TikTok is going crazy about the she knows, but there's more lyrics that tie in. Later in the song, he says, got me up so high, trying to get a piece of the apple pie.
Got me up so high, trying to get a piece of that apple pie.
Apple Pie. So Apple Pie is a song by Destiny's Child featuring who? Beyonce. After she goes, she knows, right? I can't be what you want from me, well, alright.
I can't be what you want from me, well, alright.
I can't be what you want from me. Beyonce, I can't be what you want from me. Oh! Yeah, man! That's what he's saying! The whole song is about Beyonce. Who is he signed to?
Oh, he signed to them?
He signed to Rock Nation, fam!
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
He signed to Rock Nation, Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Really?
It's all there. In the beginning of the song, he even says it straight up. Bad things happen to people you love. And he's pretty much saying he wants to get away from it. He sees these bad things coming to him. Read the lyrics, listen to the song. It has such a different cadence and such a different tone.
If cloning did not exist, why do they have an international law banning human cloning?
Other than Biden, who do you think is cloned 100%?
Could be Hillary Clinton. There's that one video where she like completely collapses. So people are saying that she died that day and they could have cloned her then. She does look a little weird. She never really looked human to me anyways. Definitely Biden's a clone. Everybody knows that. Look into him. He doesn't look the same vice president to, you know, when he was president.
You think Diddy got cloned?
I think that anything is possible. People were saying Jamie Foxx was cloned.
I saw that.
There was a video of him talking about Diddy parties and all this other stuff, and then he gets into a coma. Why is it that when he goes into a coma, there's a movie that comes out that he does called They Clone Tyrone?
So they're not even trying to hide this no more, y'all. They're not even trying to hide this no more, y'all. Jobs are being deleted left and right off the job market. And this just took place in the town of Temple, Texas. The AT&T customer service suite just laid off their entire staff, and they told them that they don't need it anymore. Why? Well, because they're outsourcing and moving straight in with AI. And if AI can do it cheaper, faster, and better, then they don't need them. So now a whole bunch of them are panicking because they lost their job. A lot of people left, and only the ones that are trying to make a little bit of extra bucks are staying, y'all.
Oh, we're getting fired. We're getting fired. We are getting fired. Look how empty it is. They said, fuck it, we're already fired. Let's leave now. Only the black people that need their hours is still here. That's crazy. Oh, there's one white girl in the back. She needs her money. Let's see who else. Oh, Ghost Town. Oh, look, there's Color Girl. One more. And we're fucked.
So that entire building used to be filled with people that was answering phones left and right, and now you're talking straight to a robot, and it's aggravating. I noticed this a few years ago, y'all. It's so aggravating talking to this AI stuff, and it's very different when you get a real person on the phone, a real life person that can, you know, empathize with your situation. And now it seems that with AI taking over, they're literally turning this into a cold world, y'all. This is crazy. But yeah, man, this is the shift. AI is really taking over. Y'all see it, y'all feel it. And like I said, y'all, this is a snowball effect. The more consciousness and awareness that raises on the planet, the faster these things collapse. Because I already explained what AI truly is, y'all. But yeah, the shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
If you really want to know what the elites are doing and what they're thinking, I've been studying these bastards since I was like 16. And if you're like, why would you be studying like the secret society since you were 16? It's called autistic hyperfixation. Leave me alone, okay? I've got issues. But at least I wasn't doing drugs. There's a wasp. Anyway, I'm back. The wasp is gone now. I also hit it with my phone, so I'm scared it's going to come back with a vengeance. Yeah. So anyway, how the elites think. There's two things. One, if you don't have discernment, they can do whatever they want to you and they feel completely justified because of the universal laws. The universal laws says that basically the elites cannot lie to us. They have to tell us what's going because that will rid them of their karma. They're also not allowed to push us because free will is a huge thing here on earth with the natural law and all of that stuff and karma. But they're allowed to omit information. They're also allowed to lie a little bit by skewing the truth. And they're allowed to fully not disclose anything to you because, well, why would they want to? They're trying to take control over you, right? However, if you have discernment and pattern recognition, and what is pattern recognition? It's IQ. If you've ever taken an IQ test, you realize that it's all about pattern recognition and how fast you can recognize those patterns as to what comes next. Discernment is your ability to actually talk to the other side or the architect or God or the universe, and it's that feeling inside of you that kind of keeps you safe, you know, your intuition. And the stronger your intuition and discernment are, that means the more you are in touch with yourself and the higher beings, which makes it harder to control you and also makes it harder to, like, you know, kind of lead you in a way that they don't want you to be led in. And that is the two things that you need to have in order to survive what's coming up. It's all a psychological warfare with them. That's it. So if you stay grounded and if you really get in touch with your discernment and if you get in touch with like higher things, then you will realize why the Bible says do not be afraid 365 times in the Bible, because you should not be afraid any day of the year. And why does the Bible say the truth will set you free? Because if you can see the truth and you can see the light behind their darkness, then you will realize that they have absolutely no power over you and they can't really do crap unless you volunteer for it. And if you don't volunteer for it and if you don't play into their games, then they literally have no power over you. That is why this entire thing is all about fear and control and how they can get inside of your head. So as long as you keep your head clear, you're grounded, and you can see the pattern recognition that is coming, the elites or the deletes, or as I like to call them, lot lizards, because I think they're lizard people, then they have absolutely no power over you. I hope that makes sense.
Daylight savings time is just a ploy by the government to change the time so that they can just mess with your circadian rhythm. They're just like, yeah, you know what? 1 hour difference, 2 hour difference. So
as soon as we get to talk about reptilians, they want to get mad. Don't get mad. Do not get mad. Look. As soon as we get to time, stop messing with my camera, man. Watch out, man.
We don't need them to sleep that much. They should sleep in a little bit more. Or maybe they should sleep less. We don't know which one we want to pick. We just want to mess with their circadian rhythm. And here in Arizona, we don't have daylight savings time. We have just our own time zone where we just do what we want. And it's funny because you look at... No,
for real. Arizona don't have that. Y'all got to deal with that. We ain't got to deal with that, man. I ain't got to deal with that, man. See, that's the... I'm over here bragging. I'm just playing. I'm playing. But that is true, though.
That time change, and it doesn't seem like much, but 1 hour from, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. makes a big difference.
Technologia! This roster machine rolls up to 250 of these an hour by individually rolling and closing them just like you. A giant roll of raw paper. You can put in glass, wood, or paper tips. It measures the material, it closes it for you, and it's self-cleaning. Adjustable length, width, and a lot less waste!
Waking up to the Matrix is one thing, but actually living in it after you've already woken up, that is the part that nobody talks about. Once you see it for what it is, the media, the politics, the money, the school system, even our food and medicine, you cannot unsee that. You realize how fake and rigged so much of it is, but the hardest part is that you still have to play the game. You still gotta show up in the system even though you know it's all fake, and that's fucking exhausting. It's like your soul knows you're part of something bigger.
What about Jeffrey Epstein, though? What happened with that guy?
He's still alive. He made deals and he ratted on people. Again, Jeffrey Epstein.
They faked his death.
Nothing is real.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
Everything. Is that hail? Almost sounds like hail. Everything on mainstream media is a lie because it's owned by the three families who own everything.
Right.
They don't want you to. That's why, I don't know if you saw recently that America bombed 3 Iranian military sites. Okay, then what happened? Then then CNN said, "Oh, we missed. It wasn't a perfect hit. this.
Trump said it was obliterated, and they said no, it was just delayed or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he went after all the reporters and all of the TV station. And then Pete Hegseth, because I watch all of it. In the meetings in the Pentagon, and Pete Hegseth said, "You CNN, you didn't report on it. You said this. You over there, MSDNC," and they fucking say it right to their face now.
Yeah, they don't care.
But see, if you're my neighbor, or all of everyone around me, you don't read that or look at it or pay attention to it because you got to go make a fucking potato salad for the picnic tonight.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and beyond that, you got the kids this weekend. You got to go over here. You're planning for a vacation. Your mind, unless you take it out of this matrix and put it into this matrix, you're still on 3D. I'm moving to 5D and beyond. I'm probably 6, 7, 8, 9th density in this body. Again, we're on a roller coaster in this body. We are sent here with an agreement to live in this body, to experience this meat suit like no other meat suit in the universe of anyone. We're the number one species out of everything there and every other dome. We are the number one, but we're a farm. They took us as soon as we were seated under this dome originally. The reptiles came in here after they'd already conquered many properties out there. Grabbed us, and we were number one.
We're number one. Yeah.
Okay, then the good guys out here said, "No, we're not going to have that. We're taking our shit back. We got to go get this shit back.
This shit. Yeah.
This is the shit." Again, Wall Street isn't about money.
It's about children.
It's about the governments and fucking selling children. Okay, yes, money's this. Now, like when I worked in the car business, they don't even need to sell all those cars.
No.
Because they're already paid by your straw man. When you walk in there and sign a deal, your account is supposed to pay for everything in your life. You don't work. There's no working.
No.
But they changed it in the 1900s and created the banking industry, which goes back to Phoenician times. Okay, they would tax you in one way or another and create banking in Phoenician times. You're talking over in the Middle East. Okay.
Yep.
It goes crazy. Now, ancient Egypt isn't in Egypt. It's actually in the Grand Canyon. They don't want you to know that.
Yeah, I suspected that one.
There is pyramids down there. There's pyramids in the Bermuda Triangle. That's why they lie to you about the Bermuda Triangle.
So, bro, there's something about Arizona, man. Seriously, you can feel it. The energy here. Oh my God, it feels so earthly. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an earth sign too, so. It just feel like home. It feel like I belong. I'm not gonna lie. The mountains, the energy is it's great. It's different.
It's a fucking lie because there's space stations down there. The extraterrestrials come out of our waters and go down to the next world. Okay, it doesn't always go up through domes because you have to have the certain frequency to get through a dome. A lot of them go down through the shoals under the earth of the whole plane of earth and come up through oceans. We don't have that technology because we're only 8,000 years old. They have it and have been fucking monitoring us since we were born. But we don't know that because we're stupid and we pay attention to television.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a lot to take.
I think AI is a scam. How so?
That's crazy, bro. They make movies out of this stuff, y'all. Isn't that crazy to think like, but like they figure out, how can we keep them more attached to this reality? Make a show, make entertainment. That is crazy. Like they really made movies. X-Men, Superman, Batman. Like all these like, man. These movies, man, it's crazy. They propaganda about all type of stuff, man. What's that one movie that Obama made? The movie Obama directed, Leave the World Behind. Like, man, you see what I'm saying? They would do anything to keep this physical realm for real, man. I think they just realized like this realm just has so many resources. It does. Like even down to our bodies. Our bodies are even resources, man. They use our bodies. They use our bodies. It's crazy, man. And this is why they wanted to come down here and take all our stuff. I feel like this plane of existence was just a place where we just came to like enjoy life and experience it like differently, you know, from everywhere else on our a plane of existence. This is probably like the only place where we probably can like look how we look. We probably look way different on other planets and stuff, right? This is just my opinion. You don't have to believe it. Don't believe what I say, please. Take it. You believe what you want to believe. You get in your mind. You believe how you want to believe. Think how you want to think. Don't get in your feelings because how I'm thinking. This is just my expression of how I perceive the world and how I perceive this. Whatever how you perceive it, you perceive it how you want to perceive it. Okay? Forget what I say.
Number one, it's very patronizing. You ever notice that? You can ask it a question and it'll give you an answer and then say, is this the best answer? And it'll say, well, if you want the best answer, it's right here. And you go, you can't do better than that? Well, if you really want to go scorched earth, it's this. So is that the final answer? Is that the best possible answer you can give? It's pretty close, but here's a little better of an answer. And it'll just keep doing that. And I've caught it to be wrong, where I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense because of this, that, and the other thing. They're like, great point. Absolutely. AI is just all the information that's on the internet very, very quickly. People think it's gospel. ChatGPT says, I don't care what ChatGPT says. You might as well say the internet says it because that's where it's getting the information from. It's not actual intelligence. It's artificial intelligence.
Yeah. They will let you know. Just no kids will let you know. Man, they do not care. They play too much, man. What is this? What is this, man?
All right, Ricky, just relax that head for me. Let the leg be heavy.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh. There it is. All right, Ricky, just relax that head for me. Let the leg be heavy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yo, my man got on them doom dang dum dang dum. One day I was born doom dang dum dang dum. At the age of 4 doom dang dum dang dum. My mama asked me a question doom dang dum dang dum. Yo, my man got on.
This Afro doll is supposed to grow in water. Watch this.
AI.
I told you!
No, AI.
Okay, AI. That just scared the fuck out of me.
This Afro doll is supposed to...
Imagine that happened in real life, bro. That would trip me out, dog. She gotta die. She gotta die, right? I don't know why. She gotta die. Seriously. Like, no.
Gary, would you ever wear AirPods?
Would I ever wear AirPods? No. AirPods, what they do is if you look at the studies, what they do is they create radiation around the brain. And that area of the brain is actually where you have all your movement, where your fascia moves, where everything connects. That area of the brain is something you don't want to mess with. And when you wear your AirPods, they go in and they actually create heat there. Just look at the thermal scans and ask yourself, is that what you want to look like in 20 years?
Gary, would you ever wear AirPods?
So you know the crazy thing about that too, like they creating technology that doesn't benefit us. Back then, I really truly believe, this is my opinion, you don't have to believe it. I really believe that we used to have technology that actually helped us and evolved us, you know. But now it's just bullcrap now. Seriously. It's bullcrap.
On everything I love, it's up for life if you did this. We're not family no more. We're not friends. We can't be cordial. You must know how to rumble, right? You go in the refrigerator just thinking you got this triple chocolate cake ready to go. Iced up. I'm positive that's kind of crazy. You turn it around and all the cake is gone. All you got is cold refrigerated icing. and a little bit of cake. I don't want to get a mess. Yo, this. I just want you to know this can make you snap immediately. Who did this, yo? Turn the music off. Who? Everybody out. I don't care. On everything I love, it's up for life.
I ain't with that. I'd be mad too, though. Dang. Imagine you ate somebody's cake and then you put toothpicks in there, make it look like you ain't eat it. That's a good way to eat somebody's cake, right? Dang.
Like I got my pants to my kneecaps and you ain't hear it. I'm farting and you ain't hear it.
Yeah.
Your kids will be the only ones to love you like this. That is true.
This is wild.
That's enough cereal. You do not need all that cereal. Go to your room. No, you'll be back. Go to your room. Go on in there.
You talking about big bag. Big bag.
Mãe. Não quit that.
Oh my god.
Hey, oh shit. Yo, that little boy is strong.
Oh shit.
That's crazy how little kids just mock everything we do.
But y'all come and look at this right here. You talking about hitting a home run as a DOT officer, police officer, whatever officer he is. Yeah, congratulations. You moving on up. Damn. But whoever the plug is for these loads that they be catching, man, just know it's always somebody hating, man. Somebody always hating nowadays. The game ain't the same no more. God damn. This one to take us out the hood. Wow. But y'all come and look at this.
I know one thing, but this nigga better be down asleep. Promise you, if this boy ain't down asleep, I'm whipping that ass. Promise you, if he ain't asleep, I'm whipping his ass.
Why is he smiling?
You sleep, boy?
He's smiling.
See, so, do me a favor. Sit, because I promise you, if this nigga laugh or anything like that, I'm whipping his ass. Tickle him to see if he sleep. Okay. He sleep. He sleep. I know one thing.
Oh my goodness, girl, guess who passed away?
Oh!
Oh my goodness, girl, guess who passed away?
What is she? Look at her face. Look at her face. She like she was ready to fight somebody over that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Seriously. Why did the way she said that?
Yeah, I'm at the hospital and I'm not going to be able to come in today. They're running tests right now. They're doing an IV. And I will let y'all know what's going on with me once I leave the hospital. Yeah, I'm at the hospital and I'm not going to.
What you gonna do next?
Come on. Come on, come on. Slide down this. Don't get to doing all the new stuff. Yeah, that's it. This small ass slide. You would get. You good, boy. Wipe that shit off. You ain't about nothing. Go run around and do it again. Go do it again. Go ahead. Caught that shit on camera.
That's messed up, man.
Come on. Come on, come on. Slide down this. Don't get to doing all the new stuff.
What's up, bro? Give me a hug, man. You got homework?
Okay. All right. Just like me when I was in kindergarten. You
got a jacket?
Just like me.
You got your hat? Oh, come on. What's up?
That's funny.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of
Bro, they don't even be hurt, bro. They just, they feelings hurt. You is not hurt, man. That's so messed up. Imagine getting waked up like that. It's hey, don't lie. Y'all know who be out there cutting them grass, man. They don't play that, man. They will be loud. They will. They gonna get that job done, man. No, shout out to my Mexicans though, because they are some hard workers. Like Mexicans, they don't play that shit. They don't play that, man. They will get the job done in 1 month. Seriously, they build a house in 1 day. Seriously. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. They be doing it, man.
I told y'all, these pandemic babies ain't nothing but ancestors coming back, and they don't know that they babies. Did you hear it?
Nigga. Wow. Call him a nigga.
Tell me.
He said he was gonna say, I like that. It's just the fact that how he dropped this right here. He didn't reach his arm all the way back there to, like, dang. You're fired. You are fired. Fired.
I really don't understand.
You couldn't. How you gonna fucking yell at me and you pissed on me? Thank you.
Mocha, if you don't get the fuck off my couch, I'm going to beat you.
You don't get the fuck off? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you forget that you're black?
Do your shit.
Stop. Get your ass over here. Trying to go out there with them damn ducks. Hurry up. I'm about to whoop you too. Let's go.
Look at this. How in the hell did you get way up there? You got to be kidding me.
Boom. Boom. Alright.
Yeah, I go to my grandma's house while her dog eating a plate of spaghetti.
I gave my dog a haircut and I fucked him up. Why are you just looking at me?
Ever since you have got them ponytails on top of your head, when you went and got your haircut, you have been acting like you have not been. Daquan. I was making sure you knew your middle name. Deuce.
Daquan.
You know your name! Oh my gosh! I really don't understand.
Uncle is praying at Thanksgiving gone wrong.
Lord, I just want to thank you. You've been so good to us. You never see another year that we've never seen. Lord, I just want to thank you. Lord,
That's the little girl praying. Look at that. Wait, soon as grandma came over and did that, why I see like these? Oh man, grandma just scared them all. He over here like these.
You just know Granny don't play. Unc didn't even pause once when the belt came out. Not only that, did you see how fast the girl beside her put them prayer hands up? Yeah, Granny not one to be played with.
Uncle is praying at Thanksgiving.
Oh my god. We're both just...
what's the deal? I'm Power Play Bobby, that scrunch money, hardest white dog in the game.
Hello.
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 Hello. 就连线了呢。
What's wrong? You keep running up to me. Show me. What's wrong? Show Mama. Philip got her ball. Lord have mercy. Philip, can you please give her back her favorite ball? I'm trying. You see, I'm trying. Can you please give her back her favorite ball, Philip Cartel? That is really her favorite ball. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! Cut that shit out! What the hell wrong with y'all? Go to bed. Everybody, go to bed right now. Go to bed. Good night. Everybody go to bed. Y'all done lost y'all damn mind. Go to bed. The hell wrong? Who? I didn't raise y'all like that. Go get your ass in the bed. Go. Ooh. What's wrong?
White people with pets is so funny, man. But you gotta let it be known. Because animals just be doing whatever they want to do. Ew. What?
Sorry. My life flashed before my eyes, that's all. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah! That was legitness.
Yeah, it was, huh?
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was, huh?
I'm so proud of that. Thank you. Thank you.
2025?
Legitness. Yeah, it was, huh?
He a grown man.
That was legitness.
He's a grown man now. Dang. I remember when that was like a meme back then. Like, dang, bro. That's crazy. People really grow up.
I'm just gonna go on motherfucking record and say, count me out. Not only do this motherfucker go fast, but it ain't safe. Now, when I said this motherfucker ain't safe, now you're starting to move at the speed of lightning. But to be traveling on that little ass rail, count me out. Can't do it. Call me whatever you want, but just know this motherfucker won't be getting on something like that. And if you been on that motherfucker, you a good motherfucker. I'm just.
They saying he sound like Bernie Mac. I hear it. He do sound like Bernie Mac. Nah, this is crazy though. I couldn't get on that. Nah. Mm-mm. And then they got bears too. Fuck no.
I got your motherfucking son. I want 50 motherfucking thousand. Mom, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared. Shut the fuck up. I need 50,000 or else his ass is scratched. I got your motherfucking.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
When you think you're gonna sleep well while I, bro, what? What? I can't. When you think you're gonna sleep while I recover from giving birth, okay.
Oh.
I'm sleep. You know I gotta go to work in the morning. Somebody help.
Is this deer, right?
See that red dot?
No, what are you talking about?
What is that? Stop. You got some in your hand.
I ain't got nothing, man. I was just taking your.
Dang. Hey, shout out to the females though. Y'all really gotta go through that. That's tough. Dang.
Tranquilo que.
I thought.
Now, if you was thinking what I was thinking,
I was
we friends now.
thinking.
Tranquilo que.
Oh shoot. What the heck? No way.
Bruh.
How she apologized after she crashed out for no reason.
Turn the TV down. Get this stuff up off this floor. Fix your face. You hungry? Put some clothes on. They're gonna run to Popeyes real quick. And them shoes, the shoes you were showing me last week, show me how to get on the internet so I can get them for you. You heard what I said? Fix your face if I give you a reason to look like that. Now get up and put your clothes on.
It's like women don't never say sorry. I was wrong.
Yes, Lord, man. Please walk your ass in here. We got a lot to talk.
All right, brother. It's just $20 for the lineup. Okay, you know my wife always send me in here with 2 bills when you can't see nothing. You have to just trust that you're around trustworthy people. So,
Right.
brother, which one of these is the 100 and which one the 20?
This one is the 20.
This 20?
Yeah.
Okay, well, man, if you would just take this and give me my change. You know, I want to give you a good tip. If you leave me with 70, matter of fact, make it 65. Just give me 65 and change. And I think that'll be good to go, man. Cause you know, when you're a blind old man like me, you have to kind of trust your feeling, and I can feel the crispness. So let me get on up out of here.
All right. You know what? I just realized I don't have no cash on me.
That's fine, man. You know, we normally use Zelle anyway, so just Zelle me Zell me to 65 and that'll be cool. And you know, like I always say, I'm going to see you in 3 weeks. All right, brother, it's just $20.
You see, you're trying to be greedy. That's a good. Stop trying to be greedy, man. Just take what the universe give you, man, and use it for real. You gonna get to where you want to be.
More than I can. Some of y'all brand new on here.
I don't know why, but I am offended.
First off, that's hella ignorant and stereotypical.
I feel like I be one ear and out the other with mine. Because I don't be hearing it. Or do I? I don't know.
Can you read this?
Ever since I was a little baby, I knew my future was gonna be great when my pockets were
Tiny.
ooh. I don't know who that is. Who? I don't think wait. I do know who that is. Don't know the name.
Oh,
I'm so bad with names.
Tiny.
T.I.'s wife.
Wait. I think I do know her name. Maybe I don't.
We gonna let the comments figure it out.
Yes. We're gonna let the am I gonna get ate up in the comments? Oh no.
Can you read this?
Something to you, you just do it. You're 8 years old, you're not an adult. Shut up and do what you were told to do. Something to you, you just do it. You're
Hey, anyone tell you look like Martin Luther King Jr.?
Oh, me? No.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm happy to associate with him. That guy was a civil rights fighter. Yeah, that's super.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah, man.
Okay, I will, where I stay, I'll ask my friends. Oh, somebody said I look like Martin Luther King.
Yeah, do it, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Hey, anyone tell you look like Martin Luther King?
He proud of that, man. He proud of that. Like Martin Luther King. Bro, they play too much on the internet, man. Because he really do kind of look like a dude. That is funny. Damn.
Hey, man, how's it going? Where you coming from? Had a good day? Do you hear me? Oh, I see you have your AirPods in. No worries. I know you hear me, nigga. Hey, man.
And to all the female rappers out there right now, man, we get it, okay? We get it, I get it, you get it, he gets it, we all get it, okay? You got the best coochie. Like, I get it. You the best, bro, okay? We get it. I get you won. You won. Ain't no better than yours. I get it, okay? Like, fuck, man. Is there anything else y'all can talk about where, like, I'm getting tired of this shit? And to all the female rappers out there right now, man.
She said, you the best, bro. You the best.
Hey, yo, that man said, at the end of the day, we all human beings. Wait, man said, hey, and together we will rise. Hold on. Exactly. Let us pray.
Let us pray.
That nigga talking about some Rain Man.
Rain Man. Not a man. Rain Man.
Hey, yo, that man said, at the end of the day, we all human beings.
Hey, I got 6 on each side. Hey, fix your fucking face. Why you stop at 11 when we got 15? Start over. Another 45 on that side. Let's ride. Just for the attitude, we're gonna put a 10. That nigga waving that shit like she just tired, like them bills whooping her ass. Get y'all ass out there before the sun go down, man.
Nigga, I want to live, dog.
Fuck that. 2, 1, let's go. Time just went up, but this motherfucker ain't got the barbell in hand. Start over there, because that shit was shit. Hey, your frontal braid coming up, my girl. Oh, God. Hey, yeah. Hold up, relax. Start over, bro, already. Hey, listen, pay attention to what's going on.
Just out here vibing in Havana, you feel me?
No way. You got bro.
Your POV, your uncle seen the AI video of Tupac.
All right, you got a pen?
Bro, it's actually you.
Huh? I just see that little world, so you thought I was dead. Nah, I just been chilling right here in Cuba.
Hey, you looking like Tupac. Yo, no.
What's going on? What's up? What's up?
Now, you ain't gonna believe it. Look, check this out.
That little world, so you thought I was dead.
You look too real, bro.
Nah, I just been chilling right here in Cuba. Life has been good.
Man, ain't no way, bro.
I knew he didn't die.
That's not.
I knew he went out somewhere. I knew what time it is now.
That's not.
We gotta go to Cuba. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not.
Hey, listen to me. We finna fly to Cuba. All right, you get your stuff together, and we finna get on. Huh? What?
That's AI,
AI? This ain't no damn Allen Iverson. This Tupac. Well, get out the way, boy. Get out the way. I'm finna go see Tupac in Cuba.
Yo, that's not real, bro.
When black people get mad, it's like they're talking over a fence. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
Say it again. When black people get...
Hey, we done came up. They got nigga AIDS now, cuz. Look, I guess that don't sound great.
That doesn't sound great. Nigga AIDS?
Hey.
What?
And how much is this again?
Just $100.
Girl, she thought I was paying $100 for that cut. I didn't even give her a chance to take this neck tape off. Girl. Anyway, and how much is this again?
Just $100.
Boy, that motherfucker look like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. What the fuck? Boy, that motherfucker look like...
Never go eat with a group of blacks? Stressful than a motherfucker.
Nobody trying to pay nothing.
First of all, when you see the waiter walk up with just one check, you automatically like, yeah, damn. This motherfucker didn't separate these motherfuckers? Told this motherfucker 9 times to separate these motherfuckers. You ever try to catch your waiter by himself away from your party? Excuse me, you know where the restrooms are? Yeah, let me take care of mine right now if you don't mind. Hold it down, nigga, hold it down. Yeah, just my shit. What I have, the catfish nuggets.
Catfish nuggets.
Never go eat with a group.
That's how it be, so I ain't gonna lie, it do be like that.
I like those boots.
That's how you know me and Al getting old. Looking at Al stuff. And I was thinking, those look comfortable.
I like those boots.
Nah, that is real. So, you know, like you just get to a point you don't really care about all that stuff no more. For real. You looking for what's comfortable, right?
Yo, my man got on them. What the fuck are those? He got Cadillacs on his toes. What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
You better hold that bitch up for your ass not eat later. I know that much.
Yo, that is actually fucking.
I bet I never, ever see you niggas wearing this. And I'm not playing.
They got a cap do-rag, bro. That's funny.
Go ahead.
She was more like a beauty queen of a movie scene. I said, don't mind me, what do you mean? I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She says, I am the one who would dance on the floor and around. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she crossed the scene. Then every action would either dream of being the one who would dance on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. The light is coming through. Hey, Billie Jean is my lover. She's just a girl.
I cannot take him serious, bro. I'm trying so hard to take him serious. I can't, bro. He gotta stop. He gotta stop, man. Stop, man.
I am the one.
No.
But the cat is not my
Stop.
son. Oh!
Go ahead. I might hit that shit.
As she came into the window with the sound of a crescendo, she came in her apartment with the best things on the carpet. She was underneath the table. You could see she wasn't able. Then she ran into the bedroom. She was sucked down. It was her doom.
Somebody said he looked like Michael Jackson and Oprah at the same time. Somebody said, why you look like Oprah and Michael Jackson love child? Right, that is funny, man. Why do they do this, man? Like, why?
Are you walking, Eddie? Are you walking? With the dogs, is you walking? With the sound of the window, there's something. Pushing the Eddie. You're the little book. With the blocking, with the carpet. There was the bedroom. It was shut down. It was shut you. And are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Ooh. I might hit that shit.
Play too much, man.
Oh, I'm glad I got this shit on camera. Where y'all at? Oh no. Say something to me. You recording me?
How did he go from fighting with somebody else over there to the cameraman? Bro, I'm just recording. I ain't gonna lie. If that was a nigga, he wouldn't never did that. Cause bro, you run over here, you're getting popped, my nigga. Bro, don't do that. You running at me, you getting knocked out. Seriously. It says when you watch a low budget movie on Tubi.
Them drug dealers, they be having shit on like this, talking about what they got. Yeah, I got, you know, my one car's in the shop right now.
And, you know, I got a low rider I was supposed to be getting out of it. I owe another $5,500 on that, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know what I mean? Niggas be talking about pretty. Yeah, man, you know, Tony, he was up in Chino with my brother now. Yeah, Tony and them did. Yeah, he was up in Chino with my brother now. And then he had, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Them drug dealers, they be having shit on like this, talking about what they got. Yeah, I got.
How you gonna do that? And then just, oh my God, just snort the coke.
I'll be 33 on Friday. The biggest lesson that I've learned in my 32 years of.
Knock it off. You gotta knock it off. The mustache 72 by itself. Ain't nowhere in hell you 32 years old, turning 33. That mustache told me everything I need to know about your age. I ain't seen that mustache since Isaac from the Love Boat or twins from the Whispers, the group The Whispers. That, man, if you don't get your ass out of here lying to us, gone with all that. Who you think you talking to? And what year did you stop counting?
I'll be 33 on Friday. The biggest.
Right.
What are you gonna say? Would you like to apply for a Walgreens credit card? Bitch, if you don't give me my motherfucking Red Bull so I can get to work,
right.
I got 3 minutes to clock in.
Shit, all I heard was lady gonna say, what happened? Heard something about 3 minutes, but I can tell you now, we don't need the whole 3 minutes.
Lady gonna say, would you like...
You're lying, bro! Oh my God! Why me? Please. He said keep it. We love you, wifey!
Like a big old kid.
Who grandma this is?
Bring it in here. Okay.
And
It was in the car.
I told you not to bring it in here.
Who grandma this?
What was his name?
Bitch.
Oh, mommy think, is it Stitch?
Okay.
Can you say Stitch?
Bitch. Yeah. Bitch.
Okay. Yep.
So, what was his...
Who invited you over? Who told?
Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy that. Send it peace and abundance your way. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.